Hi, I'm Ellen Nieslanik. I am a dog trainer and behavioral specialist, and I live right here in Western Colorado. If you're struggling with your dog or maybe having behavioral issues, or maybe you have a puppy that you just don't know where to start, I would love to visit with you about what I've learned in dog training. The way that I work is a little different from most dog trainers. The method that I use is to win your dog's mind first so they choose to follow you. By following you and relying on you to make all the big decisions, the pressure is off the dog so they can calm down, they can relax, and they can get in a state of mind to listen. When you've got a barking dog or a puppy that's mouthing and biting, a dog that pulls on the leash, or one that jumps and lunges at people, or maybe even a dog that's becoming aggressive, the chances are they're just getting too excited. They're too reactive and far too emotional at that point to make any sense. The real trick I found is to get those dogs to turn to you, to calm down, and to listen when it really matters. If you get this part right, you're halfway home. If they're calm and they can turn to you, then that's your opportunity to show them how you want them to behave. So in a nutshell, before you start to train the dog, I believe you need to learn how to win their mind. So the way I work is I run a one-on-one consult where I come to your home and I spend the first part of the consult explaining to you and teaching you how to see the world through your dog's eyes so that we can start to solve the problem. Basically, when you can do this, you won't be swimming upstream from your dog anymore. They'll be on your side, they'll be wanting to listen, and they'll be far more calmer. When the doorbell rings, there won't be that neurotic barking. When they see another dog across the street, there won't be lunging and pulling and getting all crazy and excited. They'll be listening to you and waiting for you to tell them what to do. When you work with a dog that's calm and one that listens, then you can put the training effectively in place. The issue that most people have is not that they don't know how to train their dog. They're doing a lot of the training, I think, right, but is that they don't have a dog that's in a state of mind to listen and to learn. They don't have that foundation, and that's what I want to share with you. So I come to your home, and the benefits of this are that I can tailor whatever the issue is to your setting. We can look at your property, we can look at your house, we can look at your yard, maybe where the dog sleeps. And so I will be seeing the dog in their natural environment so I can see the behaviors exactly as they'd be happening naturally. We'll work with your dog. We'll do lots of practical stuff. We can go for a walk. We can go to the park if you like. And I will try to answer all of your questions while I'm there. It generally takes 2 to 3 hours. The other beautiful thing about this method is that it uses the dog's natural instinct. We're seeing the world through your dog's eyes. We're not just saying, hey, we're going to force this dog to change. There's going to be no yank and crank. We're not using dog treats and food to bribe them. We're actually looking at the world through the eyes of your dog and then saying, okay, what is it we need to do to get this dog to understand and to follow us and to listen to us? That's the way we work. It's not about screaming or shouting. There's totally no force used. It's about getting the dog to want to listen. I have a number of packages and available to you depending on what you want. If you want 1 visit, 2 visits, follow-up, telephone support. I've got a number of things to help. The other thing that I want to tell you about today is I do have a board and train option. It's where your dog comes home with me for a week. We do some pretty intensive training, a minimum of 4 sessions a day. There's some huge benefit in this, particularly if your dog has separation anxiety. But the key to board and train is when I bring the dog home and that we spend some quality time, usually 2 to 3 hours, and I show you how to implement what it is I have started with your dog. So you can replicate the training and create the same behaviors in your environment. So if you want some more information and want to find out what it is I do, I'd love to visit with you. Give me a call. The number is on the website just below. I would love to help you help your dog. Okay, you have a great day and love your dog.